Okay, so first question is, so now we are reading about stalwarts and their comments in organon of homeopathy, in organon of medicine homeopathy. First question is, H. A. Roberts' concept of deflected current signifies. The answer is obstacle to cure. H. A. Roberts' concept of deflected current signifies the obstacle to cure. Next question, Dr. Herring introduced the decimal scale. Dr. Herring introduced the decimal scale. Next question, assertion and reasoning. Coithen is the mecca of homeopathy. This is the assertion. The reason, spirit of the homeopathic doctrine of medicine, published in 1811. No, this is false. The correct is spirit of the homeopathic doctrine of medicine, published in 1813. 1813. So correct assertion is Coithen is the mecca of homeopathy, and correct reason, not correct reason, reason statement is spirit of the homeopathic doctrine of medicine, published in 1813. Next question, again assertion reason based. Assertion is symptomatic treatment is antipathy and symptomatological treatment is homeopathy. Reason, law of least action given by Maupertuis. So here both assertion and reason are true, but reason is not the correct explanation of assertion. Okay, the reason states law of least action given by Maupertuis. Maupertius. Next question. The theme of dissertation submitted by Hahnemann to Erlangen University for his MD examination. The answer is a view of the cause and treatment of cramps. So I will read again. The theme of dissertation submitted by Hahnemann to Erlangen University for his MD examination. The answer is a view of the cause and treatment of cramps. Next question. Assertion reason based. Boinghosen was a lawyer but afterwards converted into a homeopath. This was the assertion. Reason, after getting cured with pulsatilla from purulent tuberculosis in 1828. Okay, so both assertion and reason are true, and reason is the correct explanation of assertion. Okay, so I will read once again. Assertion is Boinghosen was a lawyer but afterwards converted into homeopath. Reason, he got cured with pulsatilla from purulent tuberculosis in 1828. Next question, Dr. Hahnemann went to Leipzig University to study medicine in the year. The answer is 1775. 1775. Leipzig University. Leipzic. Next question is, which of the following factor is responsible for repetition of dose? The answer is nature of the remedy, progress of the disease, and nature of the disease. So I will read once again. Repetition of dose depend on number 1, nature of remedy, number 2, nature of the disease, and number 3, progress of the disease. Next question. Which medicine as determined by Dr. H. Robert is the only remedy which has the characteristic symptom of leukorrhea only when sitting? The medicine is Fagopyrum. So the question is, which medicine as determined by Dr. H. Robert is the only remedy which has the characteristic symptom of leukorrhea only when sitting? The answer is Fagopyrum. 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 Next question, match the column. Okay, so E. A. Farrington is known for clinical materia medica. E. A. Farrington has written clinical materia medica. R. E. Dudgeon, Dudgeon, R. E. Dudgeon has written lesser writings of homeopathy. Then Stuart Close has written the genius of homeopathy. H. A. Robert has written the principle and art of cure by homeopathy. And last, Physalis pighet, written comparison of chronic miasm. Physalis, Phyllis, Phylis, Phylis pighet, Speight, written comparison of chronic miasm. So E. A. Farrington written Clinical Mathematics. R. E. Dudgeon wrote Lesser Writings of Hahnemann. Stuart Close wrote The Genius of Homeopathy. H. Robert wrote The Principle and Art of Cure by Homeopathy. And Phyllis Spigart wrote Comparison of Chronic Miasm. Next question, Hahnemann is greatly indebted to whom for teaching him botany? The answer is Schreber, 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 Schreber. Next question, patient developing CSOM after homeopathic treatment of acute otitis media exemplifies which of the following Kent's observations? The answer is 12th observation. Next question, instructions for surgeon on venereal diseases come in. The answer is 1789. So in 1789, instructions for surgeons on venereal diseases come. Next question, method in which drugs are simply kept in contact with unbroken skin without friction or rubbing. The method is called N-epidermic. Epidermic, Termic, N-epidermic. So N-epidermic is the method in which drugs are simply kept in contact with unbroken skin without friction or rubbing. Without friction or rubbing, or. Next question, essay on new principle for ascertaining the curative power of drugs was written in the year 1796. Essay on a new principle and medicine of experience was essay on a new principle for ascertaining the curative power of drugs was written in the year 1796. Next question, idea about hydrogenoid, carbogenoid and oxygenoid constitution was given by Dr. Gravolg, 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 Dr. Gravolg. Next question, patient developing CSM. Okay, this is repeated. Next question, assertion reason based. In assertion we see in Kent, assertion is in Kent 7 observations. In Kent 7th observation we find a full-time amelioration of the symptoms yet no special relief to the patient. Reason is present of latent soda for latent organic condition which prevent improvement beyond certain stage. Okay, so I am reading the reason again. Reason is present of latent organic condition which prevents improvement beyond certain stage. This is both are true. Assertion and reason both are true, and reason is the correct explanation of assertion. So reason is in Kent's 7th observation we found a full-time amelioration of the symptom yet no special relief to the patient. The reason is present of latent organic condition which prevents improvement beyond certain stage. Next question, poison is everything and nothing is without poison. The dose makes it a poison or a remedy. This was declared by Paracelsus, Paracelsus, Paracelsus. Next question, who experimented by rubbing stramonium in a mortar and sleeping in the same room got a headache? The answer is Anton Storek. Anton, Anton, and then Storek, Stoerck, Storek, Anton Storek. Next question, the treatise captioned Samuel Hahnemann, his life and work in 2 volumes has been compiled by Dr. Richard Hell, Haehl, Dr. Richard Hell. Next question, According to Stuart Close, the second best remedy is, the answer is Saccharum lactis officinalis. SSCCCHRUM Saccharum, LACTIS lactis and officinalis. Next question. In remedy reaction, where the aggravation is quick, short and strong with rapid improvement of patient, inference is number 1, disease has not severely affected vital organs. Number 2, there are no structural changes, and number 3, disease is of superficial nature. So I will read again. In remedy reaction, where the aggravation is quick, short and strong with rapid improvement of patient, inference is disease has not, number 1, inference is number 1, disease has not severely affected vital organs. Number 2, there are no structural changes, and number 3, disease is of superficial nature. Next question, symptomatic treatment. Okay, this is repeated. Next question, of the below who said a rational, Next question is, a rational knowledge of anatomy is important. No homeopath ever discouraged the true study of anatomy and physiology. The answer is Dr. J. T. Kent, James Tyler Kent. Next question, take minimum symptoms of maximum importance is said by Weird, A-W-E-I-R, Weird. So take minimum symptoms of maximum importance is said by Dr. Weird, W-E-I-R, Weird. Next question, according to Dr. J.T. Kent, after the prescription, a prolonged aggravation and finally decline of the patient indicate the antisoric was too deep, which has established destruction, and the vital reaction was impossible and case was incurable. Okay, next question. This is an assertion reason based question. So assertion is, during case taking the chronic symptoms should not be considered while taking an acute case, and reason is chronic symptoms retire into background during acute phase. Okay, so both assertion and reason are true, and it is the correct explanation also. Okay, so chronic symptoms should not be considered while taking an acute phase, acute case, because chronic symptoms retire into background during an acute phase. Next question, as per Kent, for antidoting a medicine producing too many new symptoms, more stress must be laid on. The answer is new symptoms produced by the drug. As per Kent, for antidoting a medicine producing too many new symptoms, more stress must be laid on. The answer is new symptoms produced by the drug. Okay, next question. Consider the following landmark books in homeopathy. Which of the above are authored by Dr. Hahnemann? Okay, so landmark books authored by Dr. Hahnemann are Rennie Arzemetall here, Rennie Arzemetall, Renie, Rennie, Arzennimi, Rennie Arzemetall her. This is written by Dr. Hahnemann, and Fragmenta de Viribus Medicamentorum Positivis Sive Insano Corpore Humano Observatis. This is also written by Dr. Hahnemann. Next question is, too short relief of symptoms is which observation? It is sixth observation of Dr. Kent. Next question, who said homeopathy can remove symptoms but the disease remains? It was said by Dr. Huffland, Huffland. Next question, the successful homeopathician must be an artist and a scientist. Next question, The modalities of a drug are the pathognomic symptom of the materia medica. This was said by William Borick. So the modalities of a drug are the pathognomic symptom of the materia medica, said by William Borick. Next question. The first original book of Hahnemann was published at Leipzig, Leipzig, Leipzig in 1784. The first book was on the treatment of scrofulous sores. The treatment of scrofulous sores. Next question. That man would have made a great chemist had he not turned out a great quack. Who said these words? It is the It is the answer is Berzelius. Berzelius, Berzelius, Berzelius. So that man would have made a great chemist had he not turned out a great quack. Who said these words? It was Berzelius, Berzelius, Berzelius. Next question. Homeopathy is both an art and a science. The successful homeopathician must be an artist and a scientist. His work must be both artistic and scientific. Theory and practice must go hand in hand. This was said by Dr. Stuart Close. Next question. As per Dr. Werner, the wide range of symptoms are produced by glandular dysfunctions. Okay. So as per Dr. Werner, the wide range of symptoms are caused by glandular dysfunctions. Next question. By which method Hahnemann got the idea of similia similibus curantur? It was induction. By which method Hahnemann got the idea of similia similibus curantur? It was induction. Induction. Next question. According to Stuart Close, constitution of an individual develops as a result of the following. The answer is interaction between hereditary and environment. Next question. Assertion reason based. Assertion. Kent quoted vital force as simple substance. Reason. Kent discovered that just as there are octaves of musical tones, so there are octaves in the simple substance, through which severely it is impossible to correspond with the various planes of the interior through which severally it is possible to correspond with the various planes of the interior organism of the animal cells. So here both assertion and reason are correct, and the reason is the correct explanation of the assertion. So I am reading it once again. Just reason is Kent discovered that just as there are octaves of musical tones, so there are octaves in the simple substance, through which severally it is possible to correspond with the various planes of the interior organism of the animal cells. Next question. As per Kent, for antidoting a medicine producing too many new symptoms, more stress must be laid on. The answer is new symptoms produced by the drug. And next question. As per Kent, for antidoting a medicine, okay, this was repeated. Okay, so it was all about this.